Hello guys, Lego by Grego. Today we are doing the review of set 75957, the Night Bus. It has 403 pieces, it is a building toy, and it's rated 8 and up, and it is $40 in the United States. Now let's look at the minifigs. So the first minifigure is Harry Potter himself. This is the same one that came in the Expecto Patronum himself, which I actually did review. So, this is the exact same figure. He has the same, Harry Potter hair from the 2018 sets. He has the blue jacket. That's very similar to the 2010 one. He has this lantern. And, other than that, he has the happy face on the back. Same face, I think, all the Harry Potter characters in this entire wave have. Even some of the ones that don't have the same hairpiece still have this head. Yeah, the mid legs and, the tan. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Now let's look at the next minifigure. So the next minifigure is a Stan Shunpike. He has this really cool hat. I really like his hat with the three tones, like the red one, the black one, the purple. There's three kind of not triple molding, but good paintwork. His face looks a bit I don't really know why he's so angry looking. A bit weird, but yeah. His torso's pretty interesting with this camera with the purple and stuff. Is really cool, and it's just interesting to have a minifigure that's all purple. Really cool. And yeah, now let's look at the next minifigure. The next minifigure is Ernie Frank, or the bus driver. I really like his hair, or hair baldness thing, because it's white and tan, which is a very useful color combo, I would say. His face is very interesting, weird, funny looking. Kind of looks crazy, he should, Ernie Frank should be. I don't think I mentioned his name yet, but yeah, it's Ernie Frank. He has this, actually pretty useful little torso piece for, older characters, or, grandpa characters, something like that. And, yeah, he has the tan legs, and, yeah, pretty cool. No face on the back. And, yeah, now let's actually look at the build. So, here's the build. I'll look at the exterior first, and then I'll get into the interior. So, a lot of this exterior, this front bit, these, side bits, have a lot of windows. A lot of windows, and then more windows. This side actually has something cool where you can put, a place where you can put, Ernie, and he's, hanging there, and he's, wee, and he's, hanging on the side a little bit, which is really cool. And yeah, you actually, have a place to stand there. It says all destinations, not underwater, nothing underwater, though. All destinations, nothing underwater. Pretty cool. And yeah, there's, little red lights. So let's look at the front. So I'm gonna think down a little bit. There's two red lights. Says Night Bus. Old 71717. I don't know if that's what it is in the movie or not. But yeah, two lights. This purple, maybe another light. I'm not sure. But yeah, they have the really cool the shrunken head, which is a really good print. It even has printing on the back. It's hard to get him out, so I'm just gonna try to show him this from an angle. Okay, I can't really find a good way to show it, but yeah, still really cool. Yeah, it's something really, and this also says, I think I already said that, yeah, and there's two red lights, but yeah, you can see, so this front, it has a little, tilting technique, which is really cool. If I just zoom it up a little bit, it's, tilted, which is really cool, and this back bit also has, some more pieces to use, an arch sort of thing, and yeah, and actually, this whole bottom half, actually, you can fold it open, and you see the interior, which I'm going to look at now. So, yeah. So, this, front floor section, first floor section, has a really cool lamp, which, it kind of, as the bus drives, it, moves. There's an ad for the Daily Prophet. It's really cool. And, yeah, there's this really cool bed, or just really interesting bed piece, which is interesting, and actually really something cool about this. Really cool thing about this. Because it's a very simple bed with this red and tan. But you can take a minifig, let's say Ernie, you can take him and you can tuck him in. So this is a feature that was in the Destiny's Bounty in the Ninjago series or Ninjago movie. But I don't have that set, so yeah. Still cool to have this sort of feature in a cheap set, which is really cool. And it works really well. I do really like it. Yeah, and it slides on this slidey bit, one, so you can take it out easy, and two, so it can, like, slide around like the night bus. You see the, seat, if I remove the bed, you can see there's a seat for Ernie, which I'm just going to put him in. There's, like, the, steering wheel and stuff, and, like, the, gear switch or whatever. Even a little, like, alcove up here, if you see that. Not really used for something. Speaking of alcoves, there's this little section here, which has, like, a seating area, which is pretty interesting. Which is a little interesting area with, like, where you can seat your minifigs, and they kind of just sit there, which is really cool. This space, which is, like, I already pointed out what that is this little area. And yeah, and that's really it for this first floor. I'm gonna put the bed back the other way. Cool, and yeah. So in this front section, because you can't really see it that well on my tripod, there's certain, like, height limits for these sort of things. Or not really, I guess. I could probably raise it up a bit, but yeah. I'm gonna take off, since you can remove this very easily. You can remove this section, and you have the separate section. So you can remove the roof relatively easily. And you can see this little, like, it's not really an interior, it's more of a storage area. So you can see more of that, like, glass with the tilting technique a bit better. And you can see a chest, which if you open the chest, it has an old-fashioned letter piece. Let me go show you. Take out the chest. You can see it has an old-fashioned letter piece, which is like, these are like the old ones from like the 90s or something. Really cool. And chocolate bar. There's always a cool little print. And yeah, the Daily Bugle piece that came in the like Hogwarts Express and stuff, and Whomping Willow. And yeah, I think that's it for this top section and for the build. Now, something that's missing is the his Hedwig. Hedwig's not in this set, which is really a bit weird. I don't know why. And yeah, I think that's it for the build of this set. So yeah, let's move on to the final verdict. So the final verdict, this is a good, really good, like, it's a good little Harry Potter set. It's one of, like, what I like about this Harry Potter set. So there's really, like, most of these, I like the Harry Potter wave, because they're all, a lot of them are, like, playset designs, playset builds, which is always really cool. And even the ones like this one and the Hogwarts Express, which I have and have reviewed, is, they are, like, they have interior. Like, they're, like, the only vehicle that you could say, I guess, doesn't have an interior, like, is not like that, is the Weasley's car build, which I just have here. It's kind of just being used right now as a regular car in my Lego City, but that's why there's just a random dude in it. But yeah, even like a one like this, which is really the only vehicle that doesn't have like standing room, like, and stuff. It's still like that's just like a side build more. It's not like other lines where it has the entire set just being just like this big like tank or something. That isn't really interesting to me. But yeah, really cool set. I do recommend it. And yeah, I think unlike the Hungarian Horntail set, which I reviewed, this one is worth the price more. I would say maybe more minifigs, but there's not really many more minifigs you could, like, put. Maybe, like, Padfoot the dog would be an interesting one. Would be a cool figure to have, as, like, the, like, they could even just use, like, a black dog piece, or, like, something, or recolor an existing piece. I don't know. But, yeah, that is the end of this video. I would recommend this set. That's the end of this video, like I already said. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye!